Wow, this is some strange growth here.
Look, Ma, no hands! Woo.
I know, it backwinded.
It's a freshening, Cap.
Chak Matay feels like a skateboard or something.
How'd we do?
This is the story of a sailboat, a dream, and the commitment to do your best and see where it leads. Today we are sailing the Caribbean. One day we will cross the ocean and sail Chak Matay home to Greece. Subscribe and join us while we travel by sailboat and learn by experience. Facing fear, finding adventure, and falling in love.
BOAB, baby, we're bums.
We're in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. This season we've clawed our way east from the Dominican Republic against trade winds and prevailing currents. But we need a weather window to make the final long passage to Grenada.
While we wait on our weather window, we've decided to take our boat out to practice sailing, test out our newly fixed autopilot, and our engine. Pretty much straight ahead.
Alright.
Wow, this is some strange growth here.
That's great.
I definitely needed gloves. Holy crap.
You wanna run and get some? Is the anchor still set?
I think it is. Yeah, you stay at the helm, I'll go get some. I'm gonna need them, it's slippery.
Dang.
Crazy. It's just so slippery.
Here, Lola.
Ah, dang. Come here. Can't get any grip. Come here. Beast. Ah.
Whoa.
That is. Oh my God. Come on. Oh. Turn around, you son of a. Ah. Oh. Woo. Is it working?
It's working. Look, Ma, no hands! That's great. Oh my gosh. Wow. Are we really doing this?
It looks a little like there's some weather coming in. I want to pull the sails, but let's start with the reef in the main.
Okay.
These gloves are great. Your mom really knows how to pick the gifts. I think that's good.
Alright.
Woo! Pretty close. I like that. How's our speed?
That's nice and stable. That's neutral.
Alright, I'm gonna kill it.
Kill it.
Nice job, old girl. We're not gonna need you today for too long.
Without my love for the ocean, I would be long gone by now. It's some kind of devotion brings me down.
Babe, she just steers herself. This is so bizarre, but it's amazing.
What are we gonna name old autopilot? Now that we got a new crew member.
Mr. Otto.
Mr. Otto?
Well, you know, Otto.
Otto?
Isn't that a name? O-T-T-O?
It's a name. We can do Otto. It's the first one that came to mind.
Otto.
Maybe the viewers will have a better idea.
Garçon.
We'll do Otto with an asterisk until the
No.
viewers watch.
Babe, we gotta call him Garçon.
Garçon, it's done. Garçon, east.
Garçon, take the wheel. You kidding me?
Chak Matay feels like a skateboard or something. Woo! Go baby! Don't worry, I've got the rigging for safety.
Number one rule, babe.
Don't fall off the boat. But we're practicing. We're just trying to see, you know, what we're
Hey, we're
capable
starting
of.
to lose speed. I think
All right, let's
we need to
tack. Let's tack. We'll wait for this catamaran to pass, and then we'll send it. See how we
Okay.
do. Here's a little snag over here. I got it. I got it.
On the top.
You got it. Pull it.
Woo!
Alright, so I don't know how to... Getting caught on the cleat. Woo. Definitely time to service the winkers. I'm surprised we maintained our speed and we're able to get on a heading with all that. Nice job. That's crazy.
It worked.
Yeah, we gotta watch out for the getting stuck under the cleat. I really don't know an easy way around it. It just happens sometimes. You found your favorite spot, Lola?
That was pretty gross, huh? All that anchor line
Yeah, it was slimy.
just covered in crap.
All right, let's experiment a little bit. We'll leave the reef main up and we'll try to go downwind. So here's more of a, so I can't go. Yeah. So that's as much as we can go on this side, and then, ooh, see that feeling of downwind?
Yeah.
So it's either we go at this angle or we cross the wind and go the other direction. So we can't quite make it towards that cut.
Okay.
All right, we can't hold this for long, so we're gonna cross the wind and go the other way. So this will be like a jibe. Yeah, I mean, we really don't need that mainsail out. Let's try the jibe. See how,
It's centered. And
it's experimenting.
small.
Yeah, it's small, it's centered, we're learning. Doesn't seem to be hurting anything.
So what's the theory on a jibe? I mean, it's pretty much the same as a tack, right?
Yep, we're gonna, as soon as it starts to cross the wind and you see it luffing, then pull it, then let it go and pull it to the other side. And I'm gonna turn across the wind quickly as soon as it gets to that spot. So I'm gonna approach it slowly and then cross quick.
Okay. I don't think I've ever jibed. Certainly not our boat.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
One more time. All right, it's luffing, I'm crossing.
How'd we do?
Well, we maintained our speed. We're on a new heading. Sails sound great. I think we did pretty good.
Sweet.
All right, Garçon, you're up. I know, it backwinded. There you go, there you go. There you go. Wind's freshening.
Freshening.
We should pull in a little jib after you secure it.
It's a freshening, Cap.
time to drop the main?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, Lodi, go around. Go around this little guy. Okay. Come on. Ready, go. Got it?
It's a beautiful day here aboard the Garden.
Hey, there they are. You guys dressed?
Yeah, we're dressed.
Mostly.
Alright, we brought coffee. So, I couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, so after what you said, I think we're gonna change our plans. We wanted to leave from St. Croix because there's like 4 or 5 other sailboats leaving from there.
There's that many?
Yeah.
And St. Croix is
crazy.
pretty awesome.
And you said they're leaving
exactly.
from
We heard St. Croix has
Croix
good
is
scuba
very
diving.
awesome.
We have new tanks.
Very awesome. Frederiksted particularly is very awesome diving, and that maybe that's something. Maybe that's what they're doing, but it's
But then they
definitely
wanna-
not giving an advantage to, like, being, you know.
Yeah, because our goal right
I
now
think
is
you guys
headed
have mentioned,
south.
and most people mentioned, kind of wanting to be closer to the islands. Not too close, but you know, you don't want to be out in no man's land. And so normally you'd go to Virgin Gorda to go to St. Martin or anywhere because it's like all the way north and as east as you possibly. I mean, we're trying to get east, and the wind and the current is coming from the east. So the east is really where you're pushing against, and then south as well. But the more distance you have to travel, the more you can, like, pull in against the wind, the more you can pinch the boat up, the more distance, the further you get east. So starting from a kind of northerly point is also beneficial. Like, the North Sea is counterproductive, but when you're tacking somewhere, you're going all the way this way and all the way that way to go against the wind. So getting yourself up and resting on, like, what would be a northern, you know, starboard tack
From
you
St.
get
John.
east.
So we leave from
St.
St.
John's
John.
the only option now because PBS
Yeah.
closed.
Right, right.
Unfortunately, which already puts you back another, I think it's 20 something miles. It's not like super significant, but when you're talking about 80 miles into the wind and the current,
So
another
what-
20 miles is a chunk, you know?
Why wouldn't you recommend leaving from St. Croix, the west end? Because they're leaving from Frederiksted.
Which is crazy. So leaving from St. Croix is not like, wouldn't be awful if you just dogged into it when you first took out of Christiansted and went around the east side, because so if you left from St. Thomas to sail to St. Croix with an easterly wind, you could pinch and go east of St. Croix, taking you closer to the islands and your, you know, intended final location. And if you're leaving from the west side, you're putting yourself 30 miles downwind, like directly of elements that you're trying to go against that are not easy in a sailboat. It just seems really counterproductive. And you know, you're talking about 2 or 3 days, which is not a crazy long sail, but you get tired out there, you know, and then you get exhausted, so why exert yourself like more to try to climb those 30 miles when you could just start from a better beginning position?
All right, well, thanks for the intel, Holly, James.
Yeah, for sure.
Have a good day.
Be safe. We'll see you guys in a couple hours.
Coffee.
Okay,
Okay.
so food, autopilot, and weather. Oh! Don't fall over
Food,
now.
autopilot, weather.
Are you steady?
So,
Get your sea legs.
okay, so guys, we're about ready to head for Grenada.
We are.
We're just waiting on weather, and right now a good window looks like it's coming in about 5 days.
So what's happening is there's a lot of squall activity going on this week, and like Holly outlined for us, that's kind of great because after that the waves are going to be laid down a little bit more. So the wind's going to be coming back, and we'll have fairly calm seas. Winds are going to be strong, but
Yeah, so
we're going to send it.
we double reefed our main, and we're just gonna leave it set up. So that was one of the things I wanted to do. So it's all hooked up. We know it's ready to pull up, and we'll have our double reefed main. Because it's like 20 knots always, we're just gonna fly the reef main all the way to Grenada, and then then we don't have to worry about pulling up, going down. Now, if it dies and it's super low, which I don't foresee. I mean, it's blowing out there every day, 20, 25 knots.
Minimum.
Yeah, and we were doing about 5 knots with the double reef main, small head sail.
Yeah.
What makes a big difference is we cleaned the boat like 2 days ago, spotless. Dive down there. All right, so we just gotta wait a couple of days. We'll keep on dialing Chak Matay.
Get some food.
We did some good practice today with the sailing. We learned a little something. Now, as far as the downwind sailing goes, we're not gonna worry too much about that until our next time, because we're just sailing to Grenada, and we're not gonna be sailing downwind until we leave Grenada. So we'll learn a lot more about downwind sailing coming up.
You learn as you go.
You learn as you go, but we know how to tack, we know how to ride a beam reach, and we can sail downwind, but we definitely are not doing it efficiently.
And we know how to turn up into the wind when a squall comes about and slaps us. That's what Joel keeps telling me. He's like, what are you going to do when the winds get strong? I'm going to turn into it.
If you get overpowered and we're just heeled way over, do your best to try to turn into the wind. That's what I tell her.
And if you can't turn into the wind,
And that'll luff the sails and
just
hopefully ride
let
us
them
up.
go. Let
if-
the
yep.
jib sheets fly.
Just let them go. Make sure they're not tangled up around your ankle or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thank you to our patrons and our subscribers who are growing. We're getting a couple more every day.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Ooh,
We're,
what a ride.
We're on the cusp of something great. I think we're feeling good for this sail to Grenada.
Feeling so good, really excited. I just want to go already. I'm getting tired of waiting around, but that's part of it too. Patience.
Nice job out there.
Mwah.
These are the tales of BOAB.
Hey. Oh.